Once upon a time, in the not-so-distant future, deepfake technology became readily available to everyone. At first, people used it for harmless fun, creating videos of themselves as superheroes or famous actors. But things quickly took a dark turn. As deepfake technology became more sophisticated, people started using it to manipulate their own and others' lives. Politicians could be made to say and do things they never did. Celebrities could have their images inserted into compromising situations that they were never in. People's lives were ruined. Jobs were lost. Marriages fell apart. And it was all because of a technology that was as easy to use as a smartphone app. Soon, the government was forced to step in and regulate deepfake technology. But it was too late. The damage had already been done. The world was forever changed by the insidiousness of deepfake. So remember, dear reader, that just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. The cons of deepfake are far too great to ignore. The deepfake menace. Once upon a time, there was a world where anyone could become anyone else with just a few clicks of a mouse. It was known as the age of deepfake, and it was a world where truth and reality no longer mattered. The dangers of deepfake were many. People could be falsely accused of crimes they didn't commit, or reputations could be ruined with just a few altered videos. The government was in disarray, and no one knew who to trust anymore. At first, people thought it was all just harmless fun. They would use deepfake technology to put themselves into movie scenes or to make funny videos with their friends. But as the technology became more sophisticated, it became clear that there was a darker side to it. One of the greatest dangers of deepfake was that it was so easy to create. Anyone could do it. And once a deepfake video was out there, it was almost impossible to remove it. It spread like wildfire across social media, and soon everyone had seen it. As more and more deepfake videos were created, it became harder and harder to tell what was real and what wasn't. People started to doubt whether the news they were watching was actually true, or whether it had been altered in some way. It was a world where nothing was certain. But there were those who fought against the deepfake menace. They were the ones who refused to believe everything they saw and heard. They checked their sources and always questioned what they were told. They were the ones who kept the light of truth burning, even when all around them was darkness. The dangers of deepfake were great, but they could be overcome. As long as there were people who refused to be fooled, who refused to let their world be taken over by lies and deception, there was hope. A cautionary tale about deepfake and children. Once upon a time, in a world where deepfake technology had become commonplace, there was a little girl named Sarah. Sarah loved to play with her friends and was a happy, carefree child. One day, Sarah's parents received an email from someone who claimed to have compromising footage of Sarah. The email demanded a large sum of money in exchange for not releasing the video to the public. At first, Sarah's parents were terrified. But upon closer inspection, they realized that the video was a deepfake. It had been created using advanced AI technology to make it look like Sarah was doing something she never actually did. Realizing the danger that deepfake posed to children everywhere, Sarah's parents became activists in the fight against this insidious technology. They spoke out about the need for stronger laws to protect children from deepfake, and they worked tirelessly to educate other parents about the dangers of this new threat. Sarah grew up to become a strong, confident woman who was determined to make the world a better place. And thanks to the efforts of her parents and other activists like them, children everywhere were able to grow up in a world where they were safe from the harm of deepfake.